Welcome, Marvel fans, to LegendaryZComics, your ultimate destination for deep dives into the Marvel multiverse. Today, we're diving into one of the most thrilling matchups in Marvel history: Supreme Strange vs. Knull, the god of the Symbiotes. This isn't your average fight comparison. This is a breakdown of the unimaginable powers, abilities, and epic proportions of destruction these two characters bring to the table. Who would triumph in a battle between the Sorcerer Supreme at his peak and a primordial god of darkness? Stick around to find out as we analyze their backstories, strengths, and how this colossal battle might unfold. Segment 1: Understanding the contenders' origins and backstories. Supreme Strange. Let's begin with Supreme Strange, a variant of Doctor Strange who has gone far beyond the limits of the Doctor Strange we know. In an alternate timeline, Stephen Strange sought power beyond comprehension, mastering forbidden spells and absorbing entities far more powerful than himself. This Strange became the Supreme Sorcerer, a being who no longer just protects reality, he bends it to his will. His insatiable quest for power consumed him, making him both a hero and a cautionary tale. Supreme Strange's mastery of time, space, and reality has placed him among the most powerful beings in the Marvel multiverse. Knull. Now let's turn to the darkness. Knull, the primordial deity of the void. Born before the universe itself, Knull existed in the emptiness before creation. He wielded the all-black Necrosword, the first symbiotic weapon to wage war against the Celestials and all forms of light. Knull's influence spread across the cosmos as he created legions of symbiotes, controlling them like an army of shadowy extensions of himself. His malevolence and power make him one of the deadliest and most terrifying villains in Marvel history. Segment 2: Powers and abilities, the tools of destruction. Both Supreme Strange and Knull possess unimaginable powers that go beyond what most Marvel characters can comprehend. Let's break down their abilities. Supreme Strange's powers. Reality manipulation. Supreme Strange doesn't just cast spells, he rewrites the fabric of existence itself. Cosmic awareness. With knowledge of infinite timelines, Supreme Strange can anticipate his opponent's actions before they even happen. Magical arsenal. He wields artifacts like the Eye of Agamotto and the Cloak of Levitation, enhanced to godlike levels. Multiversal energy draw. He draws power from ancient entities such as Dormammu, the Vishanti, and even the Living Tribunal. Knull's powers. The all-black Necrosword, a blade forged from darkness, capable of slaying gods and cutting through dimensions. Symbiote. To control Knull can create and control countless symbiotes, forming an army of darkness at will. Primordial darkness manipulation. His command over the void gives him near absolute control in areas devoid of light. Immortality and regeneration. Knull's godhood makes him nearly unkillable, regenerating from catastrophic damage. When these two characters collide, it's not just a battle, it's a cosmic level catastrophe. Segment 3: Hypothetical battle analysis. Let's dive into the heart of this video, the battle itself. The setup. Imagine this battle taking place in a crumbling multiverse where fragments of destroyed realities float in a chaotic void. Supreme Strange stands surrounded by glowing sigils and arcane energy, while Knull emerges from a wave of symbiotic darkness, wielding the all-black Necrosword. Round 1: The opening moves. The battle begins with Supreme Strange launching an onslaught of spells, each capable of disintegrating planets. Knull counters by forming a massive symbiotic shield, absorbing the attacks and retaliating with a slash from his Necrosword that cuts through the fabric of space. Strange teleports across the battlefield, avoiding the devastating blade while summoning eldritch beasts to distract Knull. However, Knull's control over darkness allows him to dissolve these creatures instantly. Round 2: The battle intensifies. As the fight progresses, Strange taps into forbidden magic, summoning a storm of mystical energies that tear apart the surrounding dimensions. Knull, unfazed, commands his symbiotic army to engulf Strange in an ocean of living darkness. Strange creates a protective barrier infused with the power of the Vishanti, holding off the symbiotic tide. He retaliates by casting a spell that traps Knull in an illusion, forcing him to confront his own fears. Round 3, the turning point. Knull, being the god of the void, breaks free from the illusion with a burst of primordial energy, shattering Strange's barrier. Realizing he's outmatched in raw power, Strange manipulates time, slowing it to a crawl. This gives him the opportunity to strike a critical blow using a forbidden spell that could obliterate Knull's connection to the void. But Knull, sensing the danger, disrupts the timeline with a strike from his Necro Sword, forcing Strange to retreat momentarily. Round 4, the final clash. In the climactic moments of the battle, Strange channels energy from the multiverse itself, creating a spell so powerful it risks destroying him in the process. Knull, in turn, merges with the void, becoming an unstoppable force of destruction. The two collide in a blast of light and darkness, tearing apart the multiverse. In the aftermath, both are left weakened, with Knull trapped in an alternate dimension and Strange barely clinging to life. Segment 4, verdict: who wins? This battle isn't just about power, it's about ideology. Supreme Strange embodies the quest for knowledge and control, while Knull represents chaos and destruction. In a one-on-one fight, Strange's ingenuity might give him the edge, but Knull's sheer raw power makes him a nearly unbeatable foe. Who do you think would win? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And that concludes our breakdown of the epic showdown between Supreme Strange and Knull. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to LegendaryZComics. Stay tuned for more Marvel analyses and epic battles.